Now look, this plagued the Kings last year and the season before. It was their inability to get stops on defense. They allowed the most points per game in 2016.
Here's Prez, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Come on, Red. Set him up with a shot away.
Here's Prez. Offensive rebound. Cousins, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Zeller, he's checked in for Horford. Olynyk comes in for Amir Johnson. Brown, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley. And then for Sacramento, Kufis checked in for Cousins. Cauley Stein comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's Barnes in for Rudy Gay. Young with the pass, and Prez with the finish. Nice play.
And you know Prez will finish that play. And more importantly, Young knows that Prez will finish that nice score from Orange Juice.
Smart kicks to Zeller. Back to Smart. He feeds it to Olynyk. It's stolen by Prez. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Thomas. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He had all the room in the world to get that up, but somehow blew it by rushing it just a tad.
Shoots the three. Three-pointer drilled by Prez. You know Young was looking to send it his way.
And the chemistry between Orange Juice to make that play happen is just exceptional.
Here's Prez. And the layup is good. Prez has got 14.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Prez brings the double team. Can they get it? And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Zeller.
Oh, Kevin, nice unselfish play from Zeller, finding the open man.
Young outside. Passes it to Prez. Another three for Sacramento.
They are up in this game right now, and he is one of the reasons why, given his stellar shooting from the field.
Knocked loose. The 17-footer. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And it's great to see Prez in attack mode, just wanting to shoot the ball every time he's open.
With one on the clock, hits the front of the rim and out. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Kings. And Celtics head coach Brad.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class. And some changes here for the Celtics. Zeller, he's checked in for Horford. Avery Bradley comes in for Green, and Thomas subbed in for Marcus Smart. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Kufis. Tolliver comes in for Labissiere. Young's checked in for Barnes, and Prez is subbed in for Levins. On the court for Sacramento, Prez, he's in at shooting guard. Anthony Tolliver out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Lawson. And it's Young in at the three, the small forward.
He's been able to connect here in the second half after hitting one in the first. You are shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now. And how about the Celtics? Over the last 3 seasons, climbing up from a subpar defensive team to elite status. You look around the league, there may not be a better perimeter defensive trio than Marcus Smart, Avery Bradley, and Jay Crowder.
Clock at 2, near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. Boston again missing.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
Here's Prez. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. And that's 21 points for Prez.
Never thought it would be this easy.
And as good as the Celtics have been defensively, Chris, Coach Brad Stevens thinks they can get even better.
Well, yeah, at times they've been a bunch of hacks. They still foul too often and struggled on the defensive glass. I think they've needed more shot blocking inside. If they can address those issues,
there
this
we go.
defense
You like that?
Scary.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
For Sacramento, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Outside Thomas. The screen from Brown. Here's Bradley. Sacramento grabs the miss. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Prez with the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
That's tipped. Here's Thomas. 26 points for him last game against Detroit.
Well, Kevin, on top of that, with the defense trying to take shot opportunities away from him, he finds a way to get himself to the line.
And through the first.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. A very good first half for the team. Tell us about how discipline has helped focus the.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. I love the energy, fellas.
And as we return, we get a look at the Boston skyline. Those drone cameras are really something. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
He's taking his time, not forcing anything, just getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Johnson is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Horford in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Chris, having played at the University of Michigan in the powerhouse Big Ten, we see a lot of their players go on to the NBA. Which player from the Big Ten is in the league right now that you feel is the best right now?
Well, I mean, when you look at the Big Ten, I mean, you would have to say Draymond Green. You know, I think right now just he's playing at such a high level. I love my man Oladipo. You know, he can go. But, you know, at the same time, don't forget about the old wily veteran out there, and that's Mr. Ball Handles himself. That's Mr. Make You Fall Down, wait for you to get up so he can shoot the jumper in your face himself, and that's my man, Jamal Crawford.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the players Boston really wanted when they traded Rajon Rondo to Dallas a couple of years ago was Jay Crowder. And since Crowder arrived in Boston, he's been a culture setter. Arriving in the midst of a losing streak, he said, "I lost my mind. I pulled Coach Stevens to the side and asked him, what are we trying to do here?" And Crowder wasn't done. He went to the front office and to teammates. He said, "I play to win." Kevin, he'll accept nothing less.
Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And Prez looking very calm as he drills that three-pointer.
And he has the confidence to take that shot when he wants. Nice finish to get his team.
Kings leading now by 23. Here's Prez. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 34 points for Prez.
His team is up, and he still is having a phenomenal quarter from the field. Look out.
Well, Chris, make no mistake about it, DeMarcus Cousins is a legitimate threat from beyond the arc.
And with Cousins, it almost seems unfair to have a 7-footer with his build shooting threes. Now look, he shoots at a good clip. He can stretch out a defense if left unguarded. He's never going to become a jump shooting big by any means, but now
Prez,
you can't sag off of him on that perimeter.
Marcus Smart check in for Johnson. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Good on the shot. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Here's Prez. And another three for Sacramento.
Smart idea. Immediately shoots over the smaller defender before help can come.
Now, here's Thomas. Defense is right there. Outside, Green. Back to Thomas. Crowder sets a screen for Thomas. No good on the three.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Oh my gosh, he's really playing poor out there. It might just not be his night.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That one on Smart. Some changes for Boston. Zeller, he's checked in for Horford. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Crowder, and it's Brown in for Isaiah Thomas. And the Kings also making a change. Cauley Stein's checked in. Chris, you had a lengthy career that spanned a decade and a half. In all your years as a player, who was the biggest trash talker that you either played with or against?
Well, I'll tell you what, Larry Bird was a big trash talker. I got a chance to play with him in Dream Team and other basketball-type settings. He was one of them. We also got to go with my man GP, Gary Payton. He was a big trash talker, and I'd probably have to go with my man Larry Bird or GP, Gary Payton, 6'4" GP. I was on a plane with him one time, and he was talking trash in his sleep. So, Gary's somewhere talking right now, playing the game. So, yeah, that's Gary's style. He's the biggest trash talker I ever met. Now, the Kings haven't had too many deep runs in the playoffs, but they have had some fantastic players over the years. Ever since their move to Sacramento in 1985, they've had some of the most exciting talent in the league.
Boston, no good that time either.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
Now here's Prez, guarded by Smart. Prez passes to Young, goes up on the high post, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Young's got his first points of the night. And Chris, I would agree that most fans would call you the greatest Sacramento King ever to play.
Well, we've had some great players, and Oscar Robertson wasn't in that Sacramento era. I'm lucky for that because he's one of the greatest players of all time. And you can also make a case for Mitch Richmond. His teams didn't win, but he was an incredible scorer.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And we all know that winning away from home is never easy, but these guys are putting on a clinic on how to do it today.
Zeller with it. Back to Green. Olynyk. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Olynyk's got 5 now.
Wow, you can't leave him open. Olynyk will knock it down every time.
Wraps it up.